So, gonna be absolutely honest, I have no idea where I'm gonna begin with something like this, because this is something that I have been wanting to talk about on this channel for quite some time, but I've really not thought about how, and I've been a bit worried about how I'm gonna come across with what I'm about to say, but I just can't keep this bottled up to myself any longer, because I just can't, act as if I'm just like this happy-go-lucky person who just walks around conventions or furry events with a camera. And recent times it hasn't been all that, and I'm about to explain why as best as I can. Now, this is basically for those who don't follow me on Twitter, and I'm not going to go through everything I've said on there again, because I'm sure some people already watching this who might follow me on there will know about some of the things that have happened, the past few months and previous time beforehand. But I'm going to try and narrow everything down as the best I can, so that I don't end up dragging this further. But basically it kind of started off with this thing or fad that was started off by a frontman of a group. The fact that it was carrying on despite no one actually found it that funny. How the fans picked up on it, and one fan even taking it too far by following me into the bathroom, and shit happened in there. And I was telling the front man, what happens, that, this kind of thing needed to stop. And other things started occurring at the event. I told this person, and a bit more just kind of like went on from there. And it wasn't until April of this year where some event that took place where I had some treatment and handling that I just don't really want to sort of go into, but it was the way one person who is associated with this group spoke to me afterwards, the way this person talked to me, and the way this person treated me. And this is a person who other people can speak from experience that they can say, what kind of person this person is. I just don't want to say the gender just because I give a certain information away. And if you do know who I'm talking about, just leave it there. Don't go name dropping, because I don't want to give the people involved in this the satisfaction of bringing me down further than they already have. But other than that, sometime after that message that I got from this person, I have not been mentally stable ever since. I had a mental breakdown. I tried hard not to let it get to me, because I had to remind myself what kind of person this is, the way they've treated other people, what they've put other people through. But I lost that battle, and I have felt in ways I've never ever felt before. I just felt unhappy, shattered, demoralised, unwanted, unappreciated, and you know what? I've not spoken to this person ever since, and it didn't help that rolling on to the end of May for Confuzzled, where I would be under the same roof as the one who caused this mental breakdown and put me in the mental state. And I don't think, because of this, I don't know if I can use this as an excuse or not, but I feel like I was not mentally fit to be around people, purely down to the way, it wasn't really that bad, well, in my eyes anyway, but it was just in general the way I acted around people, the things I feel like I've done, I think some of the things I may have done, some of the things I may have said, that I feel has left a negative impact and a negative vibe on the people that I never really got a chance to meet properly. I mean, it wasn't really that big of a group, it was only sort of narrowed down to a smallish group of people that I feel like I have bothered, and I feel like that I have just left a negative impact on, because of some of the things. And as much as I want to tell them I'm sorry for, like I said, the impact that I feel like I've left on them, I'm scared and nervous, because although I'd know how to reach back to them, I know how to reach out to them, it's just more the matter of how they're going to handle, messaging them out of the blue. And I'm not saying that they would do this, but I've had this kind of shit happen to me before, where I try, asking people, or kind of like settling things with people after what happened, and rather than respond, they would just look at the message, take a screenshot of it, and post it across various Telegram groups. Now, like I said, not saying that they would do this, but I don't understand what motivates people to do that rather than just tell the person straight to their face. Because ever since just the way I feel like I've been, kind of having insecurity, paranoia. I've not been proud of myself. I think I don't even like myself because of I just don't know what it was that went through my fucking head to do some of the things that I know I shouldn't have done, and the ways that I've acted that I know I shouldn't have done. I mean, but not only that, it's just the negative vibe and the negative impact that I've been getting from other people hasn't been helping as well. So it just makes me feel like that, okay, you know what, I'm just going to be absolutely honest about how I've been feeling lately, and I'm probably going to get accused of many things, I'm going to get called certain things, but either way, I can't hold back, and I just need to stop bottling this up, and I'm going to say exactly how I've been feeling. It is impossible for me to be happy with everything that's been going on and how I've been lately in this fandom. It's impossible to encourage good vibes among others with the treatment and handling that I've had, as well as how I have been and how everything in general has been. And honestly, I don't want to be happy, and I don't feel I deserve to be happy. And this may be just me just prone to overthinking at the moment, but I just can't be happy with myself. I just don't feel like like I just said, deserve to be happy. And I'm honestly fed up with people telling me that everything is going to be okay and pretending that everything is going to be okay when in reality it's not going to be, because I can tell from the direction things are going in, it isn't, and I don't think it ever will. And this is not what I want, because I am actually doing ScotiaCon in November this year, and this is not how I want to feel, but I don't really have a choice. I don't want to be happy, I don't feel like I deserve to be happy, and I'm not going to act like everything's going to be okay, because it's just not going to be at this moment in time, in my eyes at least. Also, I'm not done yet. I really don't want to be told that I am loved or cared about, and that you love me or care, because this is not what I want. I don't want to be loved, I don't want to be cared about at this moment in time. I just don't feel like I deserve it. Why should I be loved? Why should I be cared about? Why should I be happy? With everything that's been going on, how I've been treated, how I've been handled, and how I have been, it is just a fucking pointless act. And I just can't bring myself to carrying on with it at the moment in time. And that's honestly it. I don't know where else to go with this. I'm just fed up of bottling everything up. I'm just fed up with everything that's been going on. I'm fed up with the treatment and handling that I've had. And that's another thing I didn't mention. No one ever told me anything that I actually done wrong during Confuzzled. I'm fed up with having everything kept from me. I'm fed up with being made fun of behind my back. I'm just fed up with all the shit in general that's happened and everything that has been happening throughout the course of the past few months. I'm just done. I just can't handle this anymore. But this is probably just me overthinking. Everything that I've said is probably going to label me as a buzzkill or a target. But either way, I'm just probably having one of those moments, but you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to end it here, because I can't go on like this anymore. And I just don't know what else to say with this. So goodbye.